Hello and welcome to the Astrology and Spirituality show for Friday, the 5th of March. Today the moon's in the fleet-footed sign of Sagittarius, which is very much about freedom. It's about a frankness. You know, Sagittarius energy is about getting to the truth. Sagittarius in general is about the higher principles of situations. It can be about travel, can be about international affairs, borders, and it can be about law, obviously about philosophy and history, and it's an exciting energy. So the moon in Sagittarius pushes us to change things up a little bit, be a little bit more varied in our approach. Now, the ruling planet of Sagittarius is, of course, Jupiter, traditionally the ruler of good fortune, the greater benefic in astrology. And in Aquarius, which is a sextile link to the energies of Sagittarius, we have the ruler of Sagittarius, Jupiter, in a really close alliance with Mercury. And that's asking us to really think about the future. Aquarius energy, very much about understanding future trends. It's also about understanding what we want to achieve beyond our physical delight, which is the 5th house. The 11th house is very much to do with those higher drives, our higher motivation. So I think all of this today can give us a little bit of a push to feel that things might be changing. There might be a sense of renewal. The world's still undergoing those normal struggles. And of course, you know, finance, people have lost their jobs through COVID, all the rest of it. I'm sorry if it sometimes seemed like a recurring theme. One of the reasons we started this show was to try to help with the fact that during COVID people would be locked in at home, and we hoped that we could kind of provide some kind of different perspective each day. Of course, for us it has been a huge commitment, and because we've been renovating a property over the last 5 or 6 months, we have to do the total roles in our jobs as well, and we do readings for people. And to do this as well has been, you know, an absolute honour, but it has taken a lot of time, organisation and energy. And so if sometimes the themes do seem a little bit repetitive, it is because the circumstances over that last year have been dominated by COVID in the whole for many people. So let's hope that that combination of the joyful, sometimes jovial energies of Jupiter with the planet of thought and community in the sign of Aquarius, that there will be more opportunities to join together and work in a more organised way, and that we are going to see encouraging signals about the infection rate going down, and more people feeling safer and secure, and normal society beginning to come back to life in the months ahead. So, Elisa, what cards have you chosen today?
Can't wait for that, and that's some really optimistic.
You can't wait for the pub to open.
Yay! Today we're using the Archangel Oracle cards to see what spiritual message comes up for us. I think that connectivity and having those conversations with people is something that I personally really enjoy, and so that has, I suppose, been the
big miss.
The big miss for me, yeah.
Not the yard of real ale, Elisa.
Well, that's got absolutely nothing to do with it at all. Okay, the card that comes up, oh, so lovely. It says, "Hello from heaven." I feel that this really ties on from the theme yesterday. It's symbolised here by Archangel Azrael, and it says, "Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings." Yesterday we were talking about guardian angels, rather, and some of you shared some really profound messages, and I'm really thankful for that.
I'm sorry if we haven't answered all of them. It just is, we're so on the back foot.
Yeah, but we do read every single comment, and some of them really touched me. And Archangel Azrael is an angel that is, you know, it has a reputation of being fearful, because we hear like the angel of death and we think, oh, but actually Archangel Azrael's colour is said to be this glorious gold white light that you can't even imagine. And a lot of people that have had near-death experiences will recall this, and this is said to be this angel, the angel that carries us through this plane of existence to the next. And even though it is the angel of death, it's said to be the most comforting, warm, loving energy that anyone could experience. And this angel, I think, is very close with us when we are going through grief, when we are going through loss. And to have that little hello from heaven. So, you know, if we have been thinking about a passed over loved one, I really feel they're happy.
I've had a tremendous connection with people on the other side this week. Absolutely amazing. I feel my dad particularly is like really sort of like jumping up and down with joy for various things that are going on down this side. And yeah, it's just wonderful to have that connection. And when you're talking about the angel of inverted commas death, it's just the start of a new journey. It's all to do with us, you know, me included. We're very welded to our egos, and that's where the fear of dying comes from. All we can try to do, the best we can, is to try to live every day in the moment, which we all know is incredibly difficult to do. But that's the best we can do.
Definitely. And even people, you know, who are completely atheists, don't believe in a life after this, even that belief, you know, our body returns to the ground and we become part of the earth. And in a way, we're always part of it.
Yeah.
So no matter what our beliefs are, we're part of that regeneration and recycle. And I think that is lovely. There's no getting away from the fact that we are always, all of us.
That's so beautiful how you've made that so inclusive. So thank you very much for joining with us, and I hope you can understand why I've created a little bit of perspective there, because the show is something that we have put an awful lot of effort into, yeah. So thank you so much. So from the A group, it is
goodbye from him,
and it's goodbye from her. Goodbye.